Aloha, I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, happy holidays to you and yours from all of us at ESPN. Hope the holidays brought you everything you wished for. This NFL season has certainly brought us all we could have wished for. We've got one last present under the tree for you on ESPN before the playoffs begin next week. Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, next!
Fellas.
Susie, thank you. The Packers send their offense out on the field and will start this drive. Tillman puts a lick up. Hunt gets off. The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind.
Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Terrell catches it left. Maynard gets the snap and pummels this one deep. The Packers let it bounce out of bounds at the 3.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Green gets the call again and takes it upfield.
Snap.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Fisher, short field, and will start this drive at the 44-yard line. Jones. Grossman throws a bullet, and it's on what they do on this drive as they start at their own 10-yard line. Walker, driver, goes in motion. Driver grabs the ball. Favre throws this on a rope, and that will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game. Favre throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 42.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Favre
Situation to nab one shifty runner, stepping up and doing his job.
Favre rifles it out left. Green. Hillenbach, and that will bring up third down.
Ground or air threat here. Let's see.
Unit is on the field. Longwell with a 21-yarder, and they take the lead. This pass was much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Intercepted. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Bears!
Joe Odom picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
He'll get the touchdown, and he's licensing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Second down to driver. Favre really rifles this pass, and it's intercepted. Crosses the field, stopped at the 33.
Michael Green is able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today, and that time the D was the big winner.
Well, that's their save at their 33-yard line. The Bears. Grossman fires this one over the middle. Brought down. The Packers offense takes the field with the clock at 22. Favre zings it to the right side, and it's intercepted. One man to beat, knocked out of bounds at the 49. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Bears are out in front, 7-3. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer? Grossman throws a heater, and it's caught at the... Jones takes his fourth carry of the game and searches for a hole. Dragged down at the 36. ball. The Packers offense is on the field, and they have not produced well at all. They're looking for an answer. Favre throws a heater right sideline, and Favre zings it to the right side. Longwell kicks it from 32 yards and at their own 28-yard line. Clark calls it in right side. What a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play. And
a tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off. Walker tags the missile. Favre throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 33. Favre uncorks this to the left sideline, and it's PANTHERS with a small lead, 7-6. Favre ropes this one to the end zone. Longwell from 27 yards out, and they take the lead. 17-yard line. Gage makes the... Grossman makes the throw after the play action fake. Grossman rifles this one hard over the middle. This one.
Have one to get rolling again.
Grossman zips it to the left sideline, and Clark pulls down the floater. Terrell grabs the rope right side, and he gets the...
Rex Grossman throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
That touchdown will give... Favre throws a heater, and it's caught at the 34. Favre unloads this to the right sideline.
They on both sides seem geared up for the pass. Let's see what happens.
Driver. Favre puts his arm into this one, and the ball's in the game. Green reels in the football, and he's looking for room.
Let's step it up. We got this one. Down. Set.
Green, it looks like they're going for two.
Down. Set.
Fisher will get the carry on first down, and
Well, this place is
clock at 17. Well, the Bears take... Grossman floats this one out to the right sidelines, and the reception is made for the first down. That will stop the clock. The Bears will take a timeout. Edinger with the 44-yard attempt, and they take the lead.
All Edinger knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
What a way to end the game, and what a way to be a hero, Peter. Fantastic game.
It's good to be a kicker in these situations.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Bears come out on top, 17-15. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Bears stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Now let's take a sec to chat with our player of the game. guy who seemed to be all over the field on defense and came up with big play after big play. Joe Odom is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You played brilliantly. And you won a close game today. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
Man, really? I think we just came out and played hard today. I think our D-line did a good job of controlling the line of scrimmage and pressuring the quarterback. Man, that helped us dominate on the defensive end.
Chris, back to you.
This is SportsCenter.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Got a lot of games to cover. Let's get at it. In our first game this week, we had the Chiefs squeak to a one-point victory. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Cowboys win their 5th game of the season. The Bills lost this one, but will stay at number 3 in the AFC East. Simeon Rice had another fantastic week, and in the victory kept his streak of landmark stats alive. Packers, Bears. Joe Odom would come up with a huge play here as he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. The Bears win this one by the final score of 17-15. Jimmy Smith pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Jaguars beat the Raiders. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots end up with an 8-point victory. Down in Reliant Stadium, we had the Texans get nipped by 3 points. Falcons, Seahawks. Stephen Davis is just shy of the midfield stripe and takes the quick handoff with a spin. They're fooled! Nobody was deep on the left side! 10-5, touchdown! The Seahawks win this one by the final score of 35-32. The Eagles' defense held their opponents to under 150 passing yards in their win at Lincoln Financial Field. The Titans won at home and finished their season by giving the crowd something to cheer about. The Colts lost this one, but will stay at number 1 in the AFC South. The Ravens win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. This week had some big injuries, and we'll get to all of them. But we're going to start right here. Darrell Gardner is arguably the biggest name on this list. X-rays revealing that a broken foot is the report. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. This guy is officially on injured reserve. He'll miss the season, and of all the places you hate to lose established players, the offensive line has to be the worst. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Mark Bolger threw for over 200 yards and helped his Rams beat the Jets. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Panthers win their 9th game of the year. And in our final game, we had the Redskins come away victorious.
All right, Boomer, thanks. All right, folks, our playoff picture has now been officially finalized. So let's take a look at it now, shall we? We'll begin with a look at the AFC. Meanwhile, over in the NFC, the playoff picture looks like this. So there you have it, the regular season now in the books. Time to see which of these 12 teams will emerge as Super Bowl champs. We'll get it started for you on ESPN next weekend. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
And then there were 12, the playoffs, right around the corner, which means it's time for our regular season awards. But first, my primetime players. The final round of game balls go to these Warriors, each with a standout performance in the final game of the regular season. All right, as promised, here's a look at this year's best of the best, our season-ending NFL award. Steve Air McNair, without a doubt, is going to take home the hardware in this one. You see the numbers on your screen, but numbers really don't tell the whole story. Leadership, work ethic, love of the game, that's what truly makes him stand out. He had, without question, the best year of anyone. Brad Johnson has got to be our choice for Offensive Player of the Year, and you've got to be hard-pressed to find better numbers than that. Obviously, give a lot of credit to the rest of the offense, but this is the guy that was driving the car, so to speak. Jamie Image Sharper gets the nod as our Defensive Player of the Year. I think when you look at this award, you think of guys that can really excel against either the run or the pass, but this guy can do both. What a year he had. Ben Roethlisberger comes away with the Offensive Rookie of the Year award. You know, it's very difficult to come straight from college, be handed the keys to an NFL offense, but he stepped in and did a bang-up job. Watch out. He's only going to get better with age. Carlos Dansby was our defensive rookie of the year. Hard to think of any young linebacker with better instincts for the football than he has. He wins it in a landslide. Fred Taylor ran away with the rushing title this year. Talk about a threat out of the backfield, my friends. Finesse, speed, a surprising amount of power, which he used to bowl over the few who actually managed to lay a finger on him. What a year. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.